Alright, another day in Happy Land. You know, there's always something happening. Like, there's always, like, you know, a problem, I guess. Like, you fix one and then expect another. It never ends. I've got some shows to do this week. On the state fair, some stuff out in some other town. And originally I was part of another company, and the owner of that went to prison for having a bunch of fucking DUIs like a moron. And originally he was going to have me pretty much run his shit and, you know, pay me pretty decently to do so. And he decided to have his girlfriend of 6 months take it over instead, because he apparently, like, you know, oh, my girlfriend, I don't put my trust in her. Like, I get it, it's cool. Now you're handing your company over to someone that doesn't know how to actually do any of the work. So, I mean, she's great, honestly. She does, like, booking and customer stuff and making sure the times for everything that I have to get to are right. You know, doing all that crap that I don't have to do, which is great, because I just run sound or lights and stages and whatever. It's good. And anyway, that guy, while in prison, we decided to part from his company because they're not together anymore, and we've had a lot of issues with him on a personal level, and just he's not the best at doing anything. He just kind of owns the gear, so we've been renting it from him. And my boss ran up to go do something with the truck, and then it wasn't there, so we assumed that he took it from us. I mean, obviously you have to have someone outside of prison come get it, and sure enough, he wrote a letter to the guy that has the lot that we locked it up at, and said that someone would be coming to move it, and sure enough, he didn't tell us. So I have one day to figure out getting some other gear to use or rent or whatever. For rental will be a hell of a lot more than we were paying him. So that is totally shit. Yep. Let's see. And then to top that off for my day, I have a roommate that has a cat, and so do I. And we keep the litter box type shit and their food and all that shit down in the basement. There's a couple parts of this. One is he's got his cat, which I completely take 100% care of for some reason. He used to have a litter box as well as me having one, and he decided to take it down because he puts a plastic bag in it, you know, so he doesn't have to clean it every day. Like, yeah. And then when it's like full enough after a few weeks or something, he'll throw it away and replace it. Well, my cat's got nails, so when my cat would rip up the bag, basically. And so he decided to just eliminate his litter box. And I told him to put it back, because one of the cats is peeing in the basement. Fuck, everything's no left turn. At the cops. This is a fair, it's just closing shortly here, or already did. So I guess traffic's not too terrible. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so he wouldn't put his box back because my cat was tearing it up or something, and so now we live in like a side-by-side kind of thing, like a house, but you have half of it, and come on, like, and he, I'm so lost right now. So, back in my groove here. He had some food out for his cat, and one of those things that you fill it up, and like, you know, as they eat it, it pours out more and whatever, which is cool. But the food he has, his cat won't touch, and neither will mine. So his cat's been eating my cat's food, which I physically go down and feed them every day, you know, and fill the bowl, give them what they should be eating, and so, you know, let them get fat as fuck and unhealthy. Anyhow, so one of the cats was peeing on the floor in the basement, which is not like carpet or anything, so we just mop it. It's okay, you know. Like, yeah, it's not a good thing, but you know, he instantly blames my cat because his cat's never. Oh, well, you know, I've had my cat forever, and it's never peed and peeing outside the litter box. Like, okay, cool. I've had my cat too, and I haven't had a fucking peeing problem. So basically, I said, hey, why don't you put your litter box back down? Because, you know, rule of thumb, you're supposed to have a box for every cat, generally, or problems like that happen. And I know how that is, because I had 3 cats once, and when I had 3 litter boxes, it wasn't a fucking issue. So, anyhow, the neighbors basically complained because their basement's connected to ours, you know, over the ceiling kind of thing. And then, you know, after that, I kind of went to him like, hey, you know, this is how we fix this. And then he just said, oh, well, your cat tears up the bag. Like, okay. See, that's where that part comes in, I guess. And so, like, okay, like, you're not going to participate or do anything. I've never even brought up the fact that I've been feeding his cat for how long and haven't asked him for any money for it. And, you know, it's using the litter box and whatever. I'm paying for that shit, too. So, it's kind of whatever. But I've just let it go because it's not like it's terribly expensive or something. So, and... where am I? Washington, okay. So the neighbors complained again because he never decided to, you know, participate and do anything about the problem, which is totally solvable. And then he texted me today, after all that other news about the sound company stuff, to tell me that the cats have to be gone by Friday. So, I don't know. I need to find somebody that'll, 1, take my cat, and 2, that I trust. You know, so I'm fucking cat back. I have that cat forever. I'm not gonna go put him down because he can't be in the house. It's the dumbest fucking thing ever. So, when people do that shit, it's stupid. So I don't want to go down that road for fun. So, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty irritating, to say the least. I'd move if I could afford to. I hate having roommates. I had my own apartment for a while, but I got kind of fucked at one point and just couldn't keep it. You know, I had no money, and the situation I'm in right now has been good financially. It was cheap because we split, you know, the rent, and it's all as well that way. Yes, this is the Milwaukee Mile, the outskirts over here of it, and then the fair's on the other side of the bleachers out there. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with anything. For all I know, I'm out of a job currently, potentially. Cat's got to go, so I don't know where that's going. You know, I'll find some other work in what I do. I'm good at it, and people know it, and they trust me, so that's always good. But, you know, I don't know what the hell's going to happen with anything. Yay! Yay! Stress is fun. But, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So many people and so many stupid ones. That's all this comes and boils down to for me. Like, everybody sucks. Everyone's out to harm you and be against you. And people accuse me that everything's all about me. Okay? And it's not. And I don't act that way either. And everyone thinks I act better than everyone, or thinks that I'm better than everyone or something. But it's bullshit. It's like, I am good at the things I do. When people want to do stuff half-assed, you know, and not the best that they can with what they have, then, you know, in that sense, yeah, you bet your ass I'm better than you. But, you know, and to say that I'm, you know, it's all about Eric, it's stupid, because everybody's all about themselves, you know. Everyone's willing to help each other out here and there to a point, and in the end, it is all about yourself. There's no question or other way to look at that, because that's just how it is, and I understand, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. But, you know, when people accuse me of shit, it's like, really? Look at yourself. So, that's where I have a problem with it. So, life is a wonderful thing. Yay!